Hey everybody, Coach Cahill here. I'm going to show you the difference between a high-level prospect and the number one prospect in all of baseball. And we're going to compare him to Josh Hamilton, who I believe had some of the most elite mechanics in history. So I think he's a good comp for these guys. So on the left, you have Marcelo Meyer, highly touted prospect in the Red Sox organization. And I'm going to tell you right now that his swing will not play at the big league level. So let's just run through this real quick. All right. Let me bring him to the load, the gather phase, and then loading. We'll get to about toe touch there, kind of landing. And then we'll bring Josh to about the same position right there, okay? Right away, you're going to see a pretty big difference. Marcelo is cut off, okay? You'll see how he stands in front of, right foot in front of the left, and that's going to put him into a position to where he's going to have an issue creating space to get through the baseball in the hitting zone. But you also see how closed off his hips are, where you see Josh has already opened up. His rear leg has already started to turn. Marcelo's is still back. Josh has the bat up and down. Marcelo's is cocked way behind his head. Okay? Let's go another couple frames just so we can see what's going on here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Josh is in a great position right here. Okay. Good stretch here. Good turn here. Good turn here. Back is whipping, or the bat is whipping down behind him. He's using his back to hit with. Marcelo is tugging forward. No stretch here. Elbow has tugged forward. Back knee is collapsing. He's actually scissor kicking backwards, okay? And he is literally tugging and pushing with the hands to get the bat speed out front, okay? Very common teach today. It's terrible and it ruins hitters, but there's some weird notion that you want to trap the hips so that the bat speeds up out here. Well, if it speeds up out here and the ball is going 95 miles an hour, there's a good chance that the ball is going to be back here by the time your bat speeds up because you already missed it. If you look over here to the right, you're going to notice how Josh's bat is speeding up behind him. Okay, it's whipping into the zone so that it's already full speed back here and prepared to catch the ball anywhere from here to here to here. If he catches it out front there, forget it. That's in the seats, right? So much better mechanics on the right, much better technique. You're going to notice here that Josh's arm is still bent while Marcelo's is fully extended, meaning he pushed to get to that extension point out there. His hands are both down, meaning that even if you wanted to go old school teach power V, that shouldn't be facing down. It should be facing up like this. Okay? So lots of errors in Marcelo Meyer's swing, all right? Which is why he's not nearly as close to the big leagues as the top prospect in baseball, which is Roman Anthony. And let's look at what his swing is all about. Okay, here's Roman Anthony on the left. You're going to see him get loaded and move out. Let's bring him to toe touch right there. And then we'll bring Josh to the same spot, right about there. You're going to see a lot closer, right? Good stretch here. Already. Good turn of the pelvis. Good turn of the leg. Barrel is here. Whipping this way. If I go another frame or two, you're going to see the barrel is whipping behind him and speeding up back here. Very good. If I take Josh another couple frames, you're going to see the same thing, right? If I bring him to about right here, very close, looking good. One more frame, two more frames, one more frame. They're really looking close here, okay? If I take Josh further, if I take Roman Anthony further, okay? A little bit more extension down here, but pitch location could have something to do with that. If I take them one more frame, they're pretty much matched up. So you can see Roman Anthony is much, much higher level when it comes to technique than Marcelo Meyer. It's not really close. This kid is a super stud. He's an all-star in the making. Once he gets on the scene in the major leagues, he's going to have success right out of the gate. And Marcelo Meyer still got a ways to go. Okay, just my thoughts. Figured I'd show you a little bit of a video analysis comparing Roman Anthony, the top prospect in all of baseball, to Marcelo Meyer, highly touted prospect, but still has a ways to go to get to the elite level of a Josh Hamilton, who pretty much has one of the all-time great swings.